Okay, we're rolling.
What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about what this entire channel is about.
Channel.
Yeah. So this is day one of building the brand, make them jealous. .co.id. Obviously, Joa and I, we both bring two very crucial elements to building a business like this due to the nature that Joa has been in the thrifting scene for the last 4 or 5 years, and me coming with a marketing background. I do believe there is like a lot of things that you guys could benefit from, at least if you're building anything in the e-commerce space or in the fashion scene. Can you find your yellow pad so we can show them what we've been building on? This is literally the rawest of the rawest videos. And
this yellow pad will make so much money that you will have to stop making fun of.
Okay. We just now started this. Let's see if it will become a video series. I'm going to Denmark in 2 days anyways, but we are, how much? We're like 2 months into the project now. Let me just pull up the website and show it. So maybe I'll make it so it's like on the screen somewhere here. But basically we built like a Shopify store. I built the Shopify store to help. I previously worked in fashion, so I kind of had an idea of how everything was supposed to look like. The idea here is to be so brutally honest with everyone about the decisions that we make in this brand and how we're growing. Yours, you already had made them jealous for how many years?
4
years?
4 years, yes. 5.
5 years? So what year did you start it in? 2020?
2020, yes.
2020? And I really saw potential due to the nature that I'm already working in fashion with, especially a paid marketer. So yeah, we will also share the numbers of the business, right? So let's try to jump in and show you the first 2 months of running this e-commerce store. Let's just take the last 90 days. We've just started really like nailing down the paid ads, but as you can see here, I'll also throw up a screenshot later if we decide to post it. We made just shy under 30 million in those first 90 days. We started in March.
This is only on website, but I got orders from DMs also.
Yeah, so the conversion rate is obviously still very low. Usually around in fashion we should be aiming to be somewhere between 1.5 and 2.5%. But I don't really have a lot of knowledge on the Indonesian market yet, conversion rate wise, but the traffic here is very, very cheap compared to Europe or America. So we don't really take the conversion rate too serious yet, but we also have like big plans for the e-commerce store. But yeah, 30 million. We actually have 5 visitors right now.
What?
30 million in 90 days, and the last 30 days we actually made 1/3 of that, 18.2 million. But and 41 orders and conversion rate a little bit higher of 1.3%. So we're like getting closer into the comfortable stage. But yeah, 18.2 million, and we're planning at least, now we are moving into June to double it, and that is an entire process because the brand is also evolving. So can you explain a little bit how I'm helping evolving
I
the brand?
cannot. Can you just speak?
No, this is like for both of us. And imagine all of your friends, they want to see you also talk.
No.
Maybe we'll do these updates like once a month. Maybe we do them like every 2 weeks. I don't know, whenever we feel like there's something to share.
Can you speak for me in this first episode? So I can...
Okay,
Yes.
I'll speak. So basically, Joa, she has been thrifting for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And what I see in this market is, especially with her brand, Make Them Jealous, which I just like the name, like the entirety of the brand and the universe. I think it has a lot of potential, and we're like basically pushing or trying to get away from the thrifting scene, which is still I think in Indonesia very, very popular. So we're also moving into a new territory which we don't, obviously I still have experience on how to sell, but it's something for her customers which is new, and we're basically trying inside of the shop to still keep the thrifting for now because that's what's going to carry the brand, but we're trying to introduce make them jealous own style. So she's what you call a fashion designer. She's designing now and currently in the process of developing the first ever style. And what is it that you're developing? A jacket?
Yeah, a hoodie.
A hoodie. So a hoodie with a lot of details, and we're really trying to make or bring something to the market which is not easy to replicate, but also we're trying to build a brand which has an eye for the details, right?
Yeah.
So many other brands, at least on Shopee, on Tokopedia, from what I see, they just like have one thing in mind, and that is to mass produce. We could easily go into the same direction, but then we would be like competing on prices, and we'll try to find the cheapest fabric and really try to maximize profits, and that is not what make them jealous is about. And this brand is trying to be the exact opposite of that. At least that's what's in my vision for now. So we're really excited. I think we'll make another video, like as mentioned, we either do this like monthly or bi-weekly, whenever it feels like it's interesting to talk to the camera and share something worth of insight, because we were both, the idea with this channel was both to like make this for ourselves, because we can already feel like this journey is something that's going to be unique, and this will be like very fun to look back at in some years time, but also to provide value and maybe inspire some other people out there who has either like thinking to start their own business, or who already have a business and are looking to scale it up. Drop some comments below if you want to hear some more like nerdy details about the entire backend, because I could happily go through like some of our metrics, let's say like deep dive into conversion rate, or we can talk about how to upsell products. We can talk about how email marketing works, because that's still not something that we have dipped our toes into yet. Retargeting, which is also very crucial. So basically we have the first ad that the people will see on Facebook, but usually people don't buy the first time they see. You need to have multiple impressions throughout the buyer journey. This is also something very important, because you're paying a lot for just the initial impression. To follow up with that initial impression is also very, very crucial, and that's usually the warmest traffic, as we call it in the marketing world. So all these kinds of things we'll be willing to share, and for us now we're just like nailing one problem at a time. We're just like, now the next step we're pretty much just taking it step by step, and what makes sense for us like revenue wise. And for now, that for us is to step into the realm of building our own product line and starting to diversify ourselves from the thrifting scene and build something of our own, something that like attributes value to the Make Them Jealous brand. So yeah, I think this video here is everything we really wanted to get out here for the first video. Maybe we'll share some more soon. Let's see. Thank you for your attention. Take care.
Thank you for your attention.
That's very polite, right?
Yes.